camera.
Word.
We're at the airport in Toronto, and we're about to get on a flight to
Germany. Berlin.
And then from there, we're going to spend a couple days and head to
Prague.
by train. And then from there, we're going to do what?
Germany again.
Go to Nuremberg. And from Nuremberg to
München.
This is mostly just me trying to test you, by the way. From there, we take a very, very long but gorgeous, apparently, train through Austria to
Italy.
And
Venice.
we spend a couple of days and then fly to
Lisbon, Portugal.
Yeah, it's going to be a great Euro adventure. This dude hasn't been to most of those places. So
Any of those places.
Any of those places.
Yeah,
I've been to all of them except for Portugal, so it'll be a fun time. Thanks for with us. Oh, it's totally upside down. So we're here.
Truth.
But should we have come? No, that's more of a Richard Iowa thing. We're looking for a way to get into the city center by train. Can't be that hard.
Trying to figure out where we are and how to get where to go.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Well, it's just this, I bought a eSIM and it's
Acting
very
up.
slow. I like whatever's going on there. We bought ourselves some tickets here, right? Hopefully we got the right thing to get us to the city center. Who knows? We'll let you know. To the main station, the train station. Now to find where we're staying station.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a cool looking thing up there. Who doesn't like some Ritter Sport? Lunatics, that's who doesn't like Ritter Sport. Oh, is that clock correct? Is it almost after 1, I guess? Yeah. You can't check in until 3, but maybe we can try early. We'll see. Do I even want to sit? I'm not sure if I do.
Yeah, maybe not. Looks a little
I'm
gnarly.
pretty excited to try this thing. You can see the Reichstag over there. See the flags?
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Pretty stoked on this. Oh my goodness. This is so good. So the train station's full of a lot of coffee shops and places to get delicious pretzels, and we've refueled and now we're gonna walk on to our hotel. It should be like a 12-minute walk this way, I think, I hope. We'll see. All these people pull up their chairs just to stare at us.
Yeah, tourist spectators.
Yeah. Did you see the TV tower over there? We saw it from the train earlier too, but that's what that big tower is. We need to do one of those little boat tours, but I like doing walking tours more on my own feet.
Especially after being crumpled up in a tin can for a long period of time.
Don't want to sit down anytime soon.
Freedom of limb movement.
Yes, exactly. Those right there are some pretty picture-perfect clouds. And can you see the Reichstag, the glass dome in behind there?
Yeah.
You can get tickets to go up there, but there's a huge wait now. Like the guy on the train was saying it's like 2 months or something for tickets. I went up there. Didn't have to get tickets when I was here last time. I don't feel like I need to do it again. I'll insert some photos. The end. Beautiful place to sit down with a drink and a sandwich. We might do that for dinner. Hopefully we have the energy for it. Behind here is the Reichstag with the glass dome. You can see down through into Parliament. Whatever they call Parliament, I'm not quite sure. Having a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very pleasant place to have a walk.
Yeah, for sure. We found our hotel. It's right there. Each room is like designed by a different artist or something, so it should be interesting to see what we get. Really liking the little courtyard area in our hotel. Pretty neat. All the vines everywhere.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
You don't want to know how confused we were in trying to find this.
Reminds me of trying to find our room in the Singapore airport.
Yeah. Although this is one of those super rare occasions when I was right.
Yeah, don't let it go to your head, kid.
Too late.
Okay. Oh. This is boring. Oh well. Kind of feels like these are all framed to sort of look like a Van Gogh painting. I think it's all framed out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the cartoony black outlines, like we're in a cartoon.
Can you see the TV tower up here?
I can. Can you, camera?
Yeah, they can. And the train station's right there. The train tracks, I mean.
That's probably why they gave us these earplugs. Lots of little suggested pamphlets here about Berlin. You got the Berlin Zoo. And of course you got some magic.
You might recognize this gate over here, eh? This is the back side of the gate, but this is the Brandenburg Gate. Do you recognize this? It's pretty iconic.
Mentions the camera that it's Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah, it is Oktoberfest.
And that's just a weird coincidence. It doesn't really affect what we're doing.
No. We're going to Munich later, where that's where the true Oktoberfest happens.
That'll be after though, right?
Yeah, it'll be after. This is the last 2 days, I think. That's pretty cool. It's just like Shibuya Crossing. Right? Uh-oh. That's scary. See the flag of Quebec up there? That seemed bizarre to me. And then behind you here, and this hotel right behind your head. One of those balconies there is where, yeah, Michael Jackson dangled his baby out of.
Weird thing to be famous for.
Well, other like famous people have stayed there, like the Queen and Obama or some other people, probably Madonna.
MJ baby dangling gets a profound asterisk and footnote though.
Yeah. There's like some fact I should know about Napoleon or something in this statue, so I'll just like add it in post for your knowledge. Because I don't remember what the things are. I guess I could like eavesdrop on a tour guide here. Hard to see the dome when you're this close.
It's true. And by hard you mean literally
Impossible.
impossible, yeah. Unless you could jump really high, completely
Might as
change your
well.
perspective.
Jump!
So there's lots of other neat like features to carvings and such on the building.
Oh. The drawing of the first day of the month is mustache. Inktober? Mustache?
I see what you're saying. That
Yeah. That little guy.
Yeah, pretty cool.
These are some things to remember, I think.
Seeing kids running across them now.
Yeah, they are kids doing that, but
Yeah.
there should be adults with them. There's a guy posing for a photo on it. I'm not a huge fan of that, but anyway. Which I'm butchering. That's what this is. So you've got the wall there, but then if you see this line on the ground here that follows all the way, and there's a brick line that goes across the road there in the intersection. It's all over, kind of outlines line of where the wall used to be. Sorry.
Try not to be in people's...
Just try not to be in anybody's way, but in everybody's way.
Hard to do in a touristy area when you're a tourist.
What's on here though? There seems to be a lot of gum on this wall. There's a map down there, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I'll get a picture and see if I can put it on the screen.
I guess I kind of got a clear shot of it anyway. It's interesting how many political statements are written on it.
Yeah. I think the most overwhelming one right here is that guy. This right here are the bricks that show one portion of the wall, and it actually leads right up to a piece here that seems to have some pretty cool art on it. These guys are pretty cool. That's the other side of the wall here. 1989. Do you know where you were when the wall came down?
No.
I was not quite 2 years old. We've only been in Germany for a couple hours, and we've got ourselves a pretzel, and now we have a vegan currywurst and a vegan bratwurst with mustard, and this here beer. I'm pretty excited. You gonna try it? How's the currywurst? Can I try?
It's really good.
So good. These guys playing some kind of sports with the caps. Can you hold this one? I'm gonna try some of the bratwurst.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I actually like it better. The spicy mustard. This beer knows what their target audience is. It is small children that are small enough to fit inside a stein, which in Germany is actually pretty big. Look at all these old-timey cars, and then like the angriest Jeep ever to be angry. And then the place we had curry and talked to some insane sports fans, and they liked my
football club.
Yeah, and they liked my socks, my Family Mart socks from Japan, because of the right colors for their team.
Green if you want to go this way.
And we're gonna go see this wall now. Large chunk of the wall here. I'm not sure what's down there, but it says it's the topography of terrors. I know that between the two walls there was like an area that was like a no man's land that was filled with mines and people on the walls that would shoot you if you tried to go over, and if you didn't get hit by the mines you would get shot on. Got a couple more stops we want to hit before it gets dark, hopefully. Some really cheery ones like the well, Checkpoint Charlie and the book burning memorial. That might be all we do tonight. We might go to Alexanderplatz, but if we don't make it there, we'll definitely make it there tomorrow. Because I think it's important that we maybe get a pretzel and a beer and sit along the water. Yeah.
Behind it last time you were here?
Yeah, it was, actually. My photos will prove that. I remember taking a picture of this too. You are leaving the American sector. Wow. Manhole alert, manhole alert. It actually tells you the direction to all these monuments. That's pretty freaking cool. Look at this hefty square right here. How you feeling about Berlin so far?
I like it.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of vegan sausage and beer.
There's been less of that compared to, touristy locations and monuments and what have you.
Well, we'll try to remedy that. I'm gonna film you, filming me, filming you, filming me to infinity. hard to see down there, but there's empty bookshelves because this is where I keep the plate of
And it's all around. If you go this way, you can see on this side. If you go this way, there will be some shelters.
But also, maybe I also got the dog in that last shot.
Goodness.
Not that that was on purpose, but I really wanted to get the dog. The sun's setting behind the dome here, though, the Berlin Dome. It's great. I'm gonna really quickly go back to the room so we can resituate quickly and then get back out here to hopefully catch some sunset. Our last thing to do on our very first day. Should be a good time. So we made our way to the train station and got ourselves some authentically German food and some beers that you're fishing out of the bucket there.
Yeah, I can't find the you bought
Opener? Yeah.
An opener.
It's in there somewhere. And we're gonna sit here and enjoy our little picnic and then go back to the room, eh? It's tired time for people that have been awake for multiple days.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Cheers, my love. Yeah. You hear those ducks barking at one another over there?
I've never heard ducks bark before, but that's definitely what they're doing.
Are your ducks barking? We walked a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think they would be if I wasn't smushed on a plane for a million hours without sleep. Kampai.
Prost.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So, I guess this is goodnight camera. We might have one final beer we picked up at the store there and call her a night after our little waterside picnic.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Oof.
But it's been a nice day. I think we made the most of our first little day and stayed up late enough that we can justify going to bed really early.
Oh yeah.
We will catch you on the tomorrow side.
Peace.
Take luck, camera. Okay, so we thought we were done, but earlier we tried the baby beer. Can you show me the baby beer here? It's the baby beer. And now we're trying the shovel beer. Spaten die Shovel.
Although I shouldn't say German beer with a sense of authority, because like when I found out that what I've been calling Lowenbrau is called Löwenbräu. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you know?
Did you see what's beside the shovel? The two letters?
Yes.
That's our last names.
Yeah.
Anyway, you said this one hits you the best?
So far.
Yeah.
Not that we've got a lot to compare it to.
We'll get back to you on what's our favorite German beer. Take what? Take what?